Hey everybody, I've got a special treat for you today. I've got Karl Norgren with me. Karl is the singing insurance agent from NIFTY LLC, an agent of American National Insurance. So why don't we let you play a little music first, and then we'll get into the questions.
Just a little warm up.
Yeah, a little warm up for us. Entertain us.
Allies. Something like that, right?
Yeah, that's great. Hey, let's ask some questions now.
All right, sure.
So, Karl, tell us a little bit more about you and why you're the singing insurance agent, and about how you can help the consumer or business owner with their insurance needs.
Oh, for sure. Thank you, Dave. So, first of all, last week marked my 10th anniversary, May 25th, of being in the insurance business. And so we made it through. In fact, part of it is like I never gave up. You know, there were times where you might want to give up, and I never gave up. And, you know, through all the things that happen when you're growing an agency, you know, I was really, really fortunate to actually find Allies as part of my marketing world, and the things that have really made an impact. And I can tell you, Allies has done that for me, and being able to really put myself out there so I can help people the best way I know how. And that's with by really just understanding where their heart is. So I want to sing from the heart. I love to write music from the heart. And I feel when people make really important family and financial decisions, those are decisions that are always made from their heart. And so, you know, whether it's I'm writing a song, or you know, I'm helping a client get through something that's a difficult time, or even just planning for what could be a difficult time that we're going to eliminate by using insurance products, I'm never going to give up. And that's the bottom line. I will find a way to make that the right value for them. And, you know, just like when we sing a song, you know, we're going to find a way to make it sound good if we can.
Excellent. And you know, one of the things you know that we do at Allies, we try to get to know our members a little bit better. Obviously, people can see that you are the singing insurance agent, but what's your favorite vacation spot that you like to go to? And I think I know the answer.
You think you know the answer? Okay, well, part of why I sing and play is because as a family growing up, we sat around the campfire and sang at Lake Powell for my whole life. In fact, from the year I was born, we were going to Lake Powell. So I was brought up in that environment, and the dynamics of having a campfire sing-along is very, very powerful to a family. It's just one of those events that even now, with all this technology and all the stuff that happens in our lives, it brings everybody together. And, you know, you see the reflections of their eyes and the fire in their eyes, and they just glisten. And people just love that feeling. They can participate if they want, you know, just listen if they want, but it brings the family together. It's a uniter.
Yeah, absolutely. You always see music does that. It brings people together, no matter, you know, what backgrounds they have. We can always find stuff in common when it comes to music. And speaking of campfires, I know on the weekends you do a Facebook Live campfire songs and that. Tell us a little bit about that.
I have been doing that, yes. Well, I mean, it was kind of my response to being able to get out to people and not being able to be in their physical space. I figured people like to sing, so I basically do what I call a hosted sing-along, and I build a little campfire, and we go and do a lot of the songs that we've all kind of learned to love over those years. And I get requests, and I'll try new ones, and I'll pretty much try anything again. I will never give up. In fact, you know, with social media and video, there's always technical issues, and, you know, no matter what, I've made a decision that says I'm going to just keep playing, and I'm going to keep singing no matter what, because that's all I can do. You know, I can make that happen during those shows. So it's been a lot of fun.
Good.
And what really it's led to me looking at how we can help people even better. You know, this is a greater reach into the folks that are really needing what it is that I have to offer through our agency and through American National Insurance. And what it really is, it's offering peace of mind. And you know that feeling you get after you had a great dessert or listen to a great song. I mean, it's hard to say you're going to get that feeling after reviewing your insurance, but trust me, in my mind, that's what I feel. I think that's my goal, is I want people to not have to worry anymore. It's like, oh my goodness, do I have coverage for this? Do I have coverage for that? And it's easy to say, that they think the worst thing they do is think you have coverage for something and find out you don't.
Yeah.
Right? And so those are the things that keep people up at night. And so I want people to sleep like babies, and whether it's I lull them to sleep or write them a good policy, that's my goal.
And tell me a little bit more, like what sets maybe American National Insurance, what makes them different maybe from other companies? I know they have a cashback program that is very popular with all of your policyholders.
Sure. No, that's an excellent question. So American National's actually been around since 1905. So
biggest insurance company people have never heard of.
Pretty much, yeah. Well, and the reason for that is they choose not to put advertising dollars on TV. They put all their money back into their agents. So the nice part is, as you get to know other agents at the conferences and stuff, is you find out, you got X other insurance company agents that have basically graduated to American National, and it's the happiest bunch of people I've ever seen, because we're taken care of very well by the company, and that's the way we get to take care of our clients. I can tell you this is, it really boils down to, do we perform on claims? And in my experience, in the 10 years that I've done this, every claim that I've ever seen that should have been paid was paid. And so I'm 100% as far as satisfaction when it comes down to that. We try to give people value, again, because they've been around so long. In fact, they wrote a insurance policy on Bonnie and Clyde way back. It's their home office. It's a little plaque. It's a little teeny life policy, I think, for $15,000 or $5,000 or something like that. I can't remember, but it's just kind of interesting how they've progressed, through all of this. And when things like the pandemic hits, they worked extremely hard to make sure that we're still able to do our jobs so that our clients can get the results that they're actually expecting.
Fantastic. Karl, normally I ask a few more questions, but how I'd like to end this interview today would be, I like to ask, what does Allies mean to you? What has Allies done for you? And well, you're the singing insurance agent, and you wrote us a song. So why don't we close this out today with a little music from Karl Norgren, the singing insurance agent.
Allies, come get wise, rooted in relationships, give it a try. Allies, give advice, oh yeah, no gross scale, reach out, Allies.
Thank you so much for sharing that with us today and your talents. And
my pleasure.
You can see up there on the screen we have Karl's contact information. If you need a quote or anything, please contact him. And don't forget to also subscribe to the Allies YouTube channel. Thank you and have a great day.
Thank you very much.